another video. Thank you all for 130 subscribers. So today we have an Arabian battle royale imperialism, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I've spawned in where roughly countries are in the Arabian Peninsula, and they will be fighting it out. There are no alliances allowed, no revolts. Only fighting is allowed, and only one nation will come out victorious, and that is what is happening. So thank you all once again for 130. If you could subscribe, that would be great. On the road to 500 subscribers right now. Trying to hit that by 2024. I'm 2025. Sorry, that's a very long range, but I think we can do it. And so far, Old Hut is dominating. Here they are, India. It's sort of India versus China here. That's Pakistan, that's Sri Lanka. That's roughly where they are. Africa is sort of messed up on. Oh wait, no. Yeah, they were generated there. But, yeah, Old Hut is, of course, taking the most power. Will Cotton Valley and Old Van be able to revolt against Old Hut and take them out? I mean, Old Van, which one's the better one, you know? Old Van or Old Hut, which one's cooler? I think, personally, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because it's going to offend. And then Old Hut's going to go full psycho on Old Van, and Old Van's going to be destroyed if I say that I like Old Van more. But the same goes for Old Hut. I mean, AI can totally hear me. White Craig has, rightfully taken Saudi Arabia. Most of it, at least. These are the men's, and that was Djibouti. That's, whoa. Alright, Green. That is the best name I think I've ever seen this game generate. Green. Oh, man. Elphic Corner. I want Elphic Corner to win. Alright, who's that? That's Con Valley. Alright. Yeah, Old Hut just took out their accomplice, Old Van. Yikes. Cotton Valley getting pressed by Old Hut. Okay, Oak just took out New Fam, I believe that was. White Craig is pretty much dominating Saudi Arabia right now. Westberg is pretty much in a really bad position. So is Playalia. So I'm gonna hit a time lapse until year 400 once we hit year 350. So that's how it's gonna go. Alright, and let's start that now. Alright. So far, Old Hut is sort of dominating. They were granted the most privileged spot, and that is to their advantage. So they have taken out Old Van, Con Valley, who we were talking about earlier, and Lavnia, if you, yeah. Alpha Corner is doing okay. They have fought 16 wars, which is okay. I was gonna say crazily the least, but definitely not. Green, alright. Starnia has fought the least amount of wars, 9, and they just got taken out by Alpha Corner. That was Israel. So Alpha Corner has fought 18 wars. Old Hut has fought 20. Oak is doing pretty well. So we're in the final 5 right now, and it's pretty obvious who's gonna win. But you know what? We don't know what could happen. A lot of things have happened in this game. A lot of things. I've seen nations having this much of a better position, and then they just randomly lose to some nation that has like 2 pixels or something. It's definitely happened, but now we're into the final 4. Well, that was the final 6. Can't count. Green is correctly green, and they have been green for this entire thing. White Craig is in a really bad spot. Oak has nearly taken out the entire peninsula. So I believe we can, yeah, wow. Alright, Old Hut. Old Hut is finally entering into the Arabian Peninsula. They've got like 1 pixel there, but it's still a pixel that counts. Alright, they're pushing farther, and White Craig is in a bad position, but I don't think... Old Hut... Okay, they are pushing White Craig, but White Craig is... well, they're in a bad spot. Green is a empire, as is Old Hut, but Old Hut is the superior empire here. White Craig is... They're surprisingly here. They have fought 24... Actually, you know what? The most surprising contender to be in here is most likely going to be Green. Only 19 wars fought, 20 at this point. That's not that many for somebody who's 3rd out of 4th. But, you know, it still takes, like, power to get to this current point. White Craig is really making a really strong push. Pushing Oak pretty much away from a direct threat, but still threat. This is a really big push against Oak. Wow. Yeah, Oak is... They're getting turned on. Old Hut is now in a position where they can pose as an active threat to White Craig. Green is turning their back on White Craig and taking over White Craig as they want that Arabian Peninsula apart. Oak is in a bad spot, most definitely. They kind of have the most powerful nation right now, Old Hut, which is India, geographically, pushing against them. White Craig, yeah, yikes. Alright, Oak is, they're fighting, they're definitely putting up a fight. White Craig is gone, Old Hut just took him out, 32 battles fought. White Craig was the first empire they've taken out. But Oak is definitely not. Yeah, Old Hut has finally put themselves into a position of power, so now we're going to simulate until year 800 or 900. Alright, that was a really nasty counter. Green was really just about to take out Oak, but now I think Old Hut is in the best position. Because they do, you know, this west part of the map is sort of, it's not really that you don't have to cover that much land because their capitals are so conveniently placed close to the coast, making them vulnerable, but also not too deep into their empires. Green is pretty deep in the empire, but the Oak does have the competitive edge on Green because they can just push north, main the north, and then take out Green. We almost had 1,000 years already. That is incredible. Alright. Green, accept it. You are being pushed by Old Hut, and Oak is not letting you off. And Oak will be no more. In a very, very, very eventful 1,100 years, the most climactic battles have happened, and finally, we do have a victor. Old Hut is victor of the Arabian Peninsula and the Arabian world. So make sure to subscribe because it would help me out if you did watch this far. And yeah, that's the video.